constant craving's always been. You might have seen Reagan. I was hoping she was going to show up here soon. Hey,
Captain.
Oh,
Hey, Captain.
hey, Reagan.
Hi.
Where you been? Where you been?
Been a little long night. I think I've been a little sick.
That's a hangover.
What? No, I think it could be food poisoning.
Nah, no, that's alcohol. Don't kid yourself. Who's going to blink first?
This is Below Deck.
Oh, she's back, y'all.
She's back.
Sandy, we
Who's
thought
gonna blink first? That's so true.
we thought we wouldn't get. I thought she might have her hands full, so she wouldn't have any moments of cringeworthy, completely destroying crew members.
Oh,
But we're gonna have a real. I'm wondering how long we're gonna get Ray Gun. Because she's already provided us with two.
I kind of want Ray Gunn to stick around
Me
more,
too.
but I don't think she's
I want to
long.
see Captain Sandy just emotionally destroying her.
Well, she comes close to it.
Yes.
She comes close. Y'all, this is
Woo!
Below Deck Med, Season 7, Episode 3, A Whole Yacht of Scandal.
I'm gonna say, this season this season has already redeemed itself for me.
Yeah, it's been much better.
Now,
Because these people on this boat are messy.
yeah,
Messy.
I think Tosh might be the messiest Chief
Oh,
Sue we've ever had.
She's a fucking hot mess.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, she's horrible. I mean, not like in a vindictive way, but still kind of sometimes cruel.
I think this is someone who is not realizing little fires that she's setting places.
No, we're going to talk about that. Before I get to that, I just want to remind people that 90 Day UK has premiered, and we dropped an episode of that.
Yes.
So that is on the free feed as well. It will continue to be on the free feed. It is available to watch in the U.S. on Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus.
You kind of have to look for it. If you go into the relationships tabs or if you just search for it, it don't come up. It won't come up.
It don't come up.
It don't come up. But it is very good.
I don't know if, like Love in Paradise, they're going to air it on American television.
We don't know.
I don't know if they're going to air it on TLC. I do not know. I know it will be harder based on the way the show is definitely made by. It may be Matt Sharp Productions, but it is definitely made in a different British eye. That was it was very different.
We loved it.
It's great. It's wonderful.
We loved it. Loved it.
If you don't have Discovery Plus yet, and you're a 90 Day super fan or just a TLC super fan, that $5 a month is nothing.
Write it off for your taxes as a mental health reason.
Amen.
And when you get audited them, don't send them to us.
Nope, don't come to us.
But so that's dropped. We're back from vacation.
We are.
Wait, does this episode drop this week?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we did the one. Okay, yeah. So we're back from vacation. Thank y'all. We had a great time.
Not together. We were
No,
separate.
We'll talk about that more probably on the 90 Day show.
Yeah, we will.
And yeah, I think that. Oh, and if you are interested in being a cast member on the 90 Day UK, they asked us to mention. We put it on our Instagram. It got approved for season 2, so you can join.
If you are a UK resident and you have a fiance or a lover overseas, they want to hear from you.
Yes,
go to the Instagram, the 90 Day Fiance UK.
Yep, there we go.
And we'll make fun of you.
We will.
If you've always wanted us to read you like the phone book,
some people do.
They did. I do cameos for people want me to read them.
That's true, and you do.
And I don't know enough about them a lot of times, so I have to.
So if you want Poodle to read you need to leave a description and leave that video. What? You know how cameo people can leave a video?
I never watched those.
You never watched the videos they sent you?
I do sometimes. I don't know.
Never mind. Just leave it in the description, y'all. Let's move on.
Give me a social or something so I can critique all your terrible pictures.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not going to come for your kids, though. I won't do that.
We need to move on. What's your first tea bag?
Let's just jump in. I have a pre-tea bag, like a
Okay.
pre-cum. Reagan's dancing, and Raygun's dancing. Y'all, you have to be blitzed to dance like this.
She is not dancing
No.
well.
But let's just talk about the
Blitz,
whole
blitz.
post Dave Tosh thing that happened
Kind
at
of like the first 20 minutes of this episode.
Yeah. And you guys, basically, she did that shitty thing of being mad at someone and then flirting with the other guys and not talking to the person she'd been making out with. This is bad.
We find out that the reason they got together is Tash said she wasn't happy with her other boyfriend. So she started cheating on her her ex-boyfriend with Dave.
And you guys, so it's really hard to build something from cheating.
It's very hard. And also,
It's possible, but
Dave's a rebound.
yep.
But Tasha said she's never had a lot of long-term relationships.
She also said that, or he said, I'm sorry, that Dave said that she said that we wait the first week, then we'll tell everybody.
Yes. Then we'll tell them.
And she has reneged on that.
Yes. Yes, he's wanting to tell. So she's pulling back on that.
Even though they're still rooming together.
Yeah, that she decided.
Yeah.
Remember, she decided that she wanted them to bunk together.
This is so fucking fraught.
She's cruel,
with
I've
issues.
decided.
Yeah,
And I think she is someone who doesn't know what she wants.
Yeah.
But always she doesn't know what she wants, but she thinks she's got a clear head about this.
Yeah.
And she's literally playing chess with people.
And I don't think she realizes how, if she's trying to be a professional, how this could affect her job
Yes.
or the atmosphere on the boat for everybody else working with her.
Yes.
If the chef can't focus, how well is are the charters going to go?
And the thing is her personality is avoidant and afraid of commitment.
Yep.
And sadly, Dave
Is the opposite.
He is probably codependent.
Yep.
And
Needy.
feels unlovable.
Yeah.
That's a horrible combination.
And though it would be better if consistently she did not flirt with him or give him reason to think she's okay or go fuck him in the shower later.
Does Tosh remind you of someone?
Me in my 20s.
Y'all, this is Poodle in his 20s.
Where, you know what? And I was in my 20s and I didn't give a fuck about anybody else.
And the thing that would turn you off the least when you were in the 20s
Neediness.
is when someone wanted you.
Yes.
It still bristles you a
Oh
little
yeah, I
bit,
don't like it.
But you realize you...
In a needy way, though. If someone wants me in a way where it's like someone wants me in the bed right then, I'm there for it. But
Yes.
if someone's trying to be needy with me in public, I'm like, first of all, get your hands off me.
Yeah.
My body is my body.
And also the West Hollywood rugby team.
Yes. But
Literally,
I
there's
honestly,
a tattoo on his ass.
property of WeHo Rugby. But the thing is, I can kind of sympathize with her in when he is there and he's trying to say like, Tosh, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, I'm with my friends. Get away.
He is like...
He has no chill.
He has no chill. He's a raw nerve. He looks at her like a discarded wart that misses its host body.
Yes.
Like he's
True.
He's just so sadly looks
I
at
also
her.
need to say that she has little to no concern for him when she's
None.
with everybody else.
None.
And it's hard to kind of watch.
Yes.
And everybody else kind of sees it.
She's a woohoo girl that doesn't want to make anyone doesn't want anyone to be mad at her.
Yep.
So she doesn't talk at all about what she actually wants.
And she says things like, it's my business, because she doesn't either. She's avoidant. She refuses to see the big picture, how this could fuck up not just her position on the boat, but also Dave.
Yeah.
Also could affect Captain Sandy. And y'all, I would not want to be on the receiving end of Captain Sandy's dick.
No. No, y'all.
Because, y'all, she's already fucking Reagan 6 days to Sunday.
6 days to Sunday. Yes. And if she has to stop her marathon of Rizzoli and Isles to discipline someone, she's going to be
She's
pissed.
an Isles fan. Who knew?
Yeah. If she has to turn off Savage Grace, she is upset.
Crossing Jordan Marathon.
She loves Holly Hunter. Loves her.
Is it Savage? I don't know what Savage
Not
Grace
Savage-
is.
That's with Holly Hunter, isn't it? What was that show called?
It's not called Savage
It's
Grace.
Saving Grace.
Saving Grace.
Saving Grace. My mother loved that show.
She loves a strong female role model.
really does.
Crossing
really
Jordan.
does. She also loved Providence because she loved that woman's curly hair.
Oh, Melina Kanakarides?
Yes.
Kanakarides?
I don't remember.
Wow.
I never thought, how could you make an interesting show about Providence? I mean, Providence looks pretty in pictures, but doesn't seem exciting.
I don't know. It's very upsetting.
But you know, they had a soap
We
opera
have to
called,
move on.
Well, they had a soap opera called Santa Barbara, and that is not a dramatic town.
That's fair.
It's very peaceful.
So anyway, we're going to talk about that. I don't know if there's much more to talk about. I'm with you. I understand her kind of recoiling at his neediness.
She says, "I'm suffocating,"
but
and I want to say, if you're suffocating, she says, "I want to be alone." Then don't put him in the same boat.
But she takes no responsibility for her own actions, and that's what I can't forgive her for, you guys.
She literally acts like it's all put upon her. And that he's crazy.
She's fucking gaslighting him.
And
yeah,
she is gaslighting him.
yeah. This is and the thing about it is, I don't think she's a bad person. I think she is avoidant, and she doesn't really think about how she's affecting other people.
I think also, I don't think she's dumb. I think she's actually pretty smart for what she does.
Yeah.
She's not a deep person.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Dave is anything but.
Yeah.
He's so, I mean.
And he's getting a very sympathetic at it.
It is true.
Yeah.
But when you see, like, she just ghosts him and picks up her pillow and leaves the bunk and doesn't even tell him that she's going to sleep somewhere else. Cut to Dave just sobbing in his bed.
Oh, he was drinking.
He was drunk. Yeah. What did you think? My tea bag was, what did you think about the Jason and Dave kind of fight?
It was interesting
I didn't
because
understand what David was saying, by the way.
It was all basically, he was trying to fuck with Jason because Tosh was flirting with him.
Okay.
And Tosh was doing it obviously to mess with Dave.
But I just couldn't understand literally Dave's words, like his
Like,
syntax.
bruh, I want to talk to you. Basically, he was so drunk, and I think Jason's had issues with confrontation before, like when he said, yeah, first time I got knocked out was on Taco Bell in college.
Oh,
Don't tell that story.
Don't tell that. I've got opinions about Jason from this episode.
You know, we don't know a lot about him. He's not very likable. I don't really like him. He will get very. That's why I was saying on the first couple episodes, he doesn't like taking orders from a woman.
You know what? Although we're gonna talk about this later, but some of the things he says to Storm was very inappropriate.
I agree.
So, but with the Jason and Dave fight, Jason kind of like says, "I'm not fighting you." Again, y'all, he still can't eat a Mexican pizza to this day because it's traumatizing to him, I guess.
They don't make that anymore.
They don't make Mexican pizza.
I think it came back. I loved Mexican pizza. I think
they don't
it
make
came back.
double-decker tacos anymore, so I don't even
Again,
know.
they're all the same shit.
I know, but the Mexican pizza's all the same shit.
No, that is a different thing.
Oh,
that is a special
please.
thing, and it's
It's
got
just a
it's got
taco
stuff
in
on
a
it,
round
and there's
shape.
beans.
It's different for you. Now you want Taco Bell, don't you?
Yes.
I do too. So anyway, y'all.
I want Taco Bell until I take a first bite.
You don't want it anymore.
And then I don't want it anymore.
That's the damn truth.
And then you eat it because you think it's going to get better.
Doesn't.
And then there's a moment where you say,
it's not like Taco
I
Bueno.
might as well just keep going.
Yes. Yes. It's like bad dick with cherry lube.
Oh,
They're inside you, so you might as well
don't
finish the
ever
job.
have cherry. Don't flavored lube is the devil.
Oh, it's the devil.
Ugh.
Why would you?
Don't.
That's why they don't make flavored boy butter. And you can keep it in the fridge. You're into that.
Butter flavored Crisco. Butter.
He was churning
And yearning and burning and yearning till he died. Parquet.
Little throwback.
So
there.
stupid.
So stupid. I think that's all I have about the fight. I mean, later Dave makes up. Just to finish that, Dave does go and apologize to Jason later, and Jason kind of acts like he wasn't going to take it, and then finally said thank you.
I think Dave is a good guy. He's very wounded. He's, as Sandy says, he's a real artist. And
well, I think that's one reason why he's so good at what he does.
And-
He's so. Dave was told as a little boy that he was sensitive.
yes, and he said he got bullied a lot.
Because he was sensitive.
So, yeah. So, this is someone who's got some wounds, and he's going to work. He's going to find what he's good at, and he's going to work harder than anyone else, which is why he's successful where he is.
Y'all, he is that rescue dog that you adopted that just is so grateful that you love him.
Oh,
But it is.
he is, yeah. It's interesting, too, but at the same time, he's great at what he does professionally, but what personally, he's just a mess.
Oh.
And so that could get him. What the thing is, when Sandy finds out about it, because she will, think who she's going to choose between. It's not going to be a question of who she gets rid of.
Yeah.
If there's a problem. So that's what I'm saying. I think this is a big miscalculation for Tosh. I just
again, I don't think she's strategic. I think
Yeah.
she's just like id. She's just kind of in the moment and present, and
Yeah.
she can organize things and do stew stuff. But after that, it kind of is out the window for her.
I think you're right. What's my next tea
Actually, before
bag?
you jump in, we'll just so we get it out of the
Oh,
way.
yeah,
We're going to take a
a
quick break, and we'll be right back.
We're back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw this and had the reaction that I had, but there were those pictures of Storm with longer hair, and
He was gorgeous.
he is gorgeous. But if that hair, if I would have seen
He's
that,
not bald. I think
No.
he just buzzes his head.
but if I would have seen that hair, I would have swam the English
I
Channel.
think he looks better with hair.
I do too.
I think he shaves his head. Maybe he's bald.
He's
in the
probably
back.
balding in the back.
In the front, it looks like get some hair clip from men, Storm.
It
Although,
looks.
I don't mind a shaved head though.
It
He
looks,
still looks
good. Anyway, and I liked it how he was taking initiative on the boat. He was saying, we're going to do this, and he's like, we have to have a procedure. Because
Well,
y'all, Ray Gun
Raygun
is still asleep and hung over.
She literally says at one point, I'll just jump to that. I'll go back to another one later. She says, just do what you feel like doing.
Ooh.
Y'all, even Z is
Who's
talking
so
about
laid
her.
back.
Z never talks shit about anyone.
Yeah.
He is the most respectful guy.
He knows, I think he knows that things won't go well on the boat if there's not changes.
There's not any
Yep.
because like when Jason they pull out some toys and Jason hasn't charged the things, and Z says, "Well, it's not your fault. No one taught you." So I get
no one
that,
taught you to charge it.
But I will say that this kind of goes into my next tea bag of Jason is a dick. He's
He
just
is.
a dick.
I agree with you. I don't like him.
He has arrogance.
Yeah.
He thinks he's somebody who doesn't know everything, but thinks but knows a little.
He is a tall white guy who has entitlement.
As you said, if I could have 1/4 of the entitlement that
Of a
Jason
mediocre
has,
white
of a
guy.
mediocre white guy, I could have ruled the world.
Yep.
And so that is him, and we see that in, first of all, the way he talks to Raygun.
Yep.
Not appropriate. When she's telling what he's like, well, and he just is basically smarting off to her and sassing her. I forget exactly what he says to her. But what got me is when Storm is trying to help Jason, and Jason says, I'll do what my boss tells me to do, thank you. And I went, that's not how you talk to another crew member.
Well, this is the issue. That wasn't really directed at Storm. That was directed at Raygun. So
Probably she was in earshot.
Yes,
She was in earshot,
yes.
actually.
She was right there, and I was less bothered by that. That was basically him. That was him questioning the order of command.
That's true.
And so
But
it
there's
was
a passive aggressive.
no. I totally agree with you.
No, I'm asking you, like, I can't put my finger on what is it. What would you call his behavior? The way Jason behaves.
It is country club entitled. It is.
Yeah.
It is. People should be asking me for my opinion because I know everything.
It is a country club entitlement.
Yo,
Yes.
don't let the long hair fool you.
That is so true.
It's
the
all
painted toes, the long. He
No.
wants you to think he's this laid back hippie. We saw the picture when he was younger. He
Country
was
club
wearing a fucking
entitlement.
Yale tennis
Yep.
shirt.
Country club entitlement.
Oh my God, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, he's a fucking.
You're
one of
welcome.
those Osbrink twins, or
Yep.
whether Oppenheimer twins, or Otto fucking twins.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The people that helped find Facebook.
Oh,
one
the
that Army-
Auchincloss.
Yeah, the one Army Hammer played before he ate people.
He never ate people.
Well, he said he wanted to.
Wait till the next 90-day podcast because I'm going to tell you about my trip to the Donner Party Museum.
The Donner Party.
Don't tell me you've never heard of the Donner Party because I'm going to throw you through a window.
Richard Donner, who directed Superman? I love him. He inspired Patty Griffin
Donner
to make.
Pass, where the Donner Party had to camp out in a winter, and the winter was so bad they were trying to make it through the Sierra Nevada, and the winter was so bad the people died and they had to eat people.
Well,
You've never heard of this?
Oh wait, wasn't that movie, The Plane Crash?
No, that's Alive.
Oh, okay.
This is ridiculous.
I've
I'm not
never-
having this conversation. That
I've
is
never-
a historical thing about
I've
immigration.
Never heard of this.
Your educational system has failed you
Well-
again.
The Oinky the Pig got very uncomfortable when the teacher talked about eating anyone.
Touche.
Rightly
Touche.
So.
No,
Really?
I was obsessed. I
This
read like a
happened in
book.
the, like 1700s?
18? Do you not even know when the American expansion was? We need to. That's it.
It was
I am just. We're
1865.
taking 2 weeks off, and I'm going to just take you through an American history course. We're going to learn when things were. It was like the 1850s, 1860s.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Ate each other.
Right before gold rush.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't eat. They ate their bodies when they were. Yeah, but they were snowed in. And there were a lot of reasons why the Donner Party. Because I've been obsessed with the Donner Party for a while. So,
Well,
of course, if y'all know me, I'm obsessed with historical tragedies, especially when a lot of people die and maybe they start eating each
I
other.
wonder if he was related to Richard Donner and a great
This-
film
no one
director.
gives a shit.
What?
God, that took forever, and I'm annoyed. Where was I?
That just got rid of your vacation.
That took everything I had. But I will say I spent most of the day at the Donner Pass and Donner Lake Museum finding about, and I took this tour with this old man named Henry, and he told me everything I needed to know. And I asked him 10 minutes of questions afterwards.
Oh God.
Oh, I loved it. Y'all, I was going to say, if you're in Tahoe, it's not very far. It's like near the town of Truckee. Go to the Donner Party Museum or the Donner State Park.
Sounds uplifting.
Oh, it's a story about survival. 40 of them, there were 87 of them, 40 of them lived.
Because they ate 40 of them.
No, I'm saying, never mind. You don't understand the goal of going somewhere where you have a new. Never mind. I'm just spitting into the wind here. You only know the Oklahoma land run.
Oh God. True.
Where they actually had to go to this place. They didn't have to have a foot race for it.
That's true.
How lazy.
How lazy. Where are we?
I don't know.
What's your next
I don't
bag?
know. You're right. That just took all of my vacation away. I'm furious again. Where am I? Jesus. I need to say that
Okay, I'm okay.
the charter guests are already getting ripped, and the
Oh,
one named
ripped.
Noah looks
Too
like
young to drink.
he is 15.
Yes.
But I think he's like 23, 24.
All right.
Also, one of the things, remember, y'all, the toys need to be out. Every single
Every
toy,
toy.
I want to see it out.
You know what?
Every toy.
I
Water
love
toys,
water toys, the
water sports,
vibrating
all
toys,
the toys.
the toys you put between your
I want
legs
all
that
the
you
toys
just
out.
ride up
I
and
want
down.
all the toys out.
Did you notice the shade from Kyle whenever Captain Sandy said, "Oh, how was last night?" And he said, "Oh, we were doing somersaults." And she said, "Oh, you were doing somersaults?" He's like, "Well, no, Reagan was."
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Y'all, she is my favorite person on that boat.
Don't-
She is cutting.
Cutting.
I love her. Even with Natalya, he's like, "I'll have your job in a week." And
He means it.
And he kind of he's joking, but he kind of means it.
Kind of means it.
I'm enjoying watching him.
I can't
we
wait.
haven't had a bitchy queen. Josiah was low key gay bitchy with Kate. He was never gay. We haven't had
I
a
got that.
bitchy. He was bitchy in a different way. He was bitchy in an aloof gay way. Oh, I didn't know what you wanted. Oh, these people. One of those. Kyle is like just a bitch, and I'm here for it.
Well, we'll see when because we saw on this season on Below Deck, he ends up
Where he hooks up with a cast member.
I'm
or
ready
crew,
for that
crew member.
season. And
or a charter guest.
Do we
I'm
see
sorry.
Captain Sandy get upset about that?
I don't know.
So, so anyway, we have the scene we kind of already talked about in the first of the show where Captain Sandy, like Reagan is so fucking stupid. She literally is trying to pass off that she has food poisoning.
She's like, nope, that's alcohol.
Come on, Reagan. Like,
oh, this is why Captain Sandy's great TV.
but also when Reagan said that, I went, "You're too stupid. That you deserve this a little
Yeah.
bit. Like, how
It's like it might be
stupid
food
can you-
poisoning. Come on.
How fucking stupid can you be?"
Was that your tea bag? I have one other. This is about kind of
Go.
Kyle and Emily, who's the charter guest, and they're kind of talking, and Kyle's like, they're like, Kyle, were you like flirting? He's like, what do you mean I'm gay as hell? And she's like, I thought you were flirting with me. And do you remember that sketch with Rachel Dratch on Saturday Night Live called "The Girl with No Gaydar"?
Oh my god, that was such a good.
She's the
sketch.
girl with no gaydar.
Oh my gosh, that was
like,
a great sketch.
you thought Kyle was flirting with you.
Yeah.
You need either you are ridiculously arrogant,
Oh yeah.
or you have absolutely no vibe for people.
I once was at a what was it? I went to a Lady A concert, formerly Antebellum.
Yeah.
I went to a Lady A concert, and a person it was my day job.
I mean,
somebody-
women dated me, so
It's true. I had box seats, and I was just talking to this woman in the box.
Oh,
making
come
comments,
on.
and she was acting very, very weird, and I didn't realize it. And then my friend, this was a work thing, one of my cubicle warrior. Then one of the attorneys who is very good friends with me and straight but very gay friendly. His name's Avi, who you know. And
oh yeah, ooh,
he's hot.
ooh,
And hot
yes,
Jewish guy.
yes,
He's
yes,
a rabbi.
yes.
Ooh. And so he comes over and he sees what is happening because he's been with a lot of women and he sees what is happening. And so he puts his arm around me and acts like my boyfriend. And the woman just completely, like, totally changes to another person. And he had explained it to me later. I didn't know.
Did she not notice your lisping,
No.
your loose wrists?
I complimented her makeup.
That should have been an indication.
She did not know. She was.
But yeah, you can. It's on SNL. It's on YouTube or something. But it's Rachel Dratch, and she plays it. There's this one point where John Goodman is on. He's like, "Oh my God, you are just the doll," and she's like, "Hey, look, guys, Julius is really doing it for me," and everybody's like, but she's like, a really amazing dresser.
It's really funny.
That's what some of these
We know
y'all
some of these
you
people.
you need more theater friends if you don't have gaydar.
Yeah.
Or actually that may be the opposite. 'Cause
That you
it
need
may
less-
destroy your
No, you
gaydar.
need to know guys that do sports.
Yeah.
Not tennis, but
Yeah.
like football.
Not gymnastics either.
No, not
cheerleading.
No.
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 Sometimes not soccer.
Yeah.
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 Although there are gay football players too.
My teabag, I just want to, we talked about this a little bit. It mainly isn't about them. The way that it is edited whenever she goes in and fucks, and when Kyle and Tosh fuck in the bathroom.
No, Dave.
Or Kyle and yeah, I'm sorry, Dave and Natasha fuck in the bathroom.
Oh my God!
The music they played and the way the camera slowly panned
Yes,
in.
it was explicit.
I thought either this was a Showtime After Dark or someone was about to get murdered.
I was turned on.
Oh, that just speaks to Poodle. Poodle's y'all.
Like y'all,
Spoiler alert.
if you're gonna get close to murdering me, I'm gonna come real hard.
That's when he's the most turned on. It's when he's fearful of his life. No lie, y'all. No lie.
Like if I met Jack the Ripper and I was like full on dressed like a sex worker, that'd be the hottest role play ever.
Until he gutted you, literally.
I wouldn't like that part.
You wouldn't like that part.
But just the idea that it might happen. I'm getting into
You
a weird
need
area.
to process that.
Y'all knew you've thought about Jack the Ripper, sex worker porn.
I don't know about that. I don't think there's. We need
There
to
is
move on.
there's some woman out there going, "That's hot." I am certain.
If you are, you need to use our code for a BetterHelp. Get 10% off your first month of therapy.
It's reality gaze.
Reality gaze. What's your next teabag?
I think it's just that was something. There was a moment. This was a big deal for me because Dave says I don't follow preference sheets. I do whatever I want, and because I make that good of food. And that can pay off for you, or it can really backfire. He must have known that octopus was so good because that woman, Emily, said,
I don't like it, but she said it was good.
she's like, it's not what I would order again. She wouldn't complain about it, though.
Think about the difference of him, though, versus Ryan.
Fucking dick face
But no,
Ryan.
Ryan said the same thing on Below Deck.
But it was different.
He's on Below Decks. Which one are we doing?
Down under. Badoo.
Down Under. Badoo. It was so different the way I don't think
No, Ryan is doing the least he can.
I don't think it's still the smartest move. I do
It's
think
not.
he does need to pay attention to the preference sheet. I feel like he's talking about it and that might come back to bite him. And if
No,
it
it will.
does, where Ryan gets angry, Dave will feel destroyed.
He
by
will.
it, like he failed.
Yep.
So let's see.
But y'all, she ate it. She's like, it's nice that I ate it. I wouldn't order it again. So it's so interesting. And the only reason she ate it, you guys, is because everyone at the table was
talking
saying
about how good it was.
this was amazing.
Yeah.
So she's a basic bitch who could be taken by peer pressure.
Yeah.
And she also still gaydar. But that's another story.
That's another story.
What's your next one?
My next one is that basically it's this. Well, I think it's just better done this way. Is it time?
It's time.
Y'all, you knew this was coming.
Before that, I want to point one last thing. Y'all, we love a theatrical dessert. We love a theatrical.
We do.
Gays love a spectacle.
I love it that you had to bring this up. That's so gay.
That when he gave those chocolate ball or chocolate bomb or whatever, and when something is tableside and things are poured in and things are melted,
Oh, God.
I love it.
You do.
It is. I love a dessert spectacle. Bananas Foster, yes.
As Trinity says, I live.
I live.
Are you caught up on Drag Race?
No,
yet?
I need to watch. Don't you just-
Monet sings opera for the
That's
talent,
what
and
someone
it's so
said!
good. It made people cry.
This season
And
of
Shea
All
Coulee
Stars,
sang a song for the first time in Drag Race history. It's a fucking bop. It's an actual good I listened to it on Spotify.
This season, wow, that's quick. You just said that, and I was with you until you said that, and I went, okay. You need to listen to better music.
It's good.
All right, let's do another. It's time for Below Deck Theater.
All right, y'all. And action. Yeah, hi, Captain Sandy. You want
Hey,
you want to
yeah,
sing me?
Raygun. I mean
Yeah,
Reagan. Yeah, I got to get
it's
that right.
Reagan.
So I need to
Reagan.
talk to you.
Haven't said it right once.
Let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
Charlie's Angels.
Uh,
You can either be you can be a Farrah Fawcett.
The new one with
Not
with
familiar.
the talk show. Oh,
Not
okay.
familiar.
Okay.
Look, Raygun.
Yeah.
You can be a Farrah Fawcett.
Okay. All right.
Or you can be a Kate Jackson. Kate Jackson's always been my girl.
Don't know who that is.
Kate Jackson, Scarecrow and Mrs. King later on. But Farrah Fawcett, she was a pretty face. She's a pretty face. She's a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
She didn't have the initiative.
Oh,
She didn't know how to lead her ship.
Well,
Kate Jackson knew how to lead her ship.
Well,
She was the wisest of the angels.
But what were they dead?
I'm going to keep going.
Okay. I'm
But
confused
here's
why
what
the angels.
here's what I need to know from you.
What?
What do you need from me to get your fucking shit together?
I'm going to figure out their weaknesses. I'm going to figure
No,
out
no,
their
no, no.
weaknesses.
No. Figure out your weaknesses
What?
by figuring out you're weak. Did I say that?
But I thought you were.
But here's the thing.
I thought you were going to build me
I'm
up.
here to build you up.
But
I'm here to build you up, you disgusting person.
I'm weak.
You're weak. You might as well be on the bottom of the seafloor right now.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I'm on your team.
Oh, thank you.
I'm on your team.
Thank you.
And
So
you're
we'll
on my
figure-
team.
So we'll figure it out together.
And you're helping me lead my ship.
So we'll do it together.
Because your ship is going straight to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, so I'm alone.
Yeah, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to
so
pull
we're
you
together.
up, and then I'm going to drop you down with the anchor.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm here to do a business.
Okay. Yeah.
And your shitty business. So I'm going to give you this time to impress me.
Okay.
Can you do that? Figure out your weaknesses? And you're going to show me you can do this job.
I'm just confused.
Be Kate Jackson. Be Kate Jackson, Ray Gunn. Not Farrah Fawcett.
Wait, but who's Charlie?
I got to go watch Amen. And scene.
She loves Amen. She loves Amen.
Oh, y'all. That was a classic passive aggressive. I want you to do better, but I'm going to destroy you at the same time.
Oh.
This is what Captain Sandy does best.
Below Deck Man.
When this happened, I was desperately trying to write down every word she said.
It was.
This is if you're wondering why you say sometimes, why is Captain Sandy so bad? Why does everyone hate her? Because of this, y'all. This fucks with people's heads.
Because what she did.
She's a terrible boss.
She's talked to everyone. Like, we didn't talk and go into it, but she already talked to Z.
Oh, everyone on the boat knows she's not doing her job well.
And Captain Sandy's talked. And she even said this episode at one point, Captain said, oh, she's in over her head.
Yes.
So she already, in her head, Captain said,
she's like, gone.
You're gone.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to watch you wriggle and squiggle in the sun.
It's because we're on television.
Yep.
If this was not on television, she would be gone. But Captain Sandy says, what are the optics?
Yeah.
I don't think we can go on anymore after that.
No.
Amen. Amen to that, y'all.
Y'all remember, be a Kate Jackson. Be a Kate Jackson.
I'm scared because Farrah Fawcett's dead, so I wasn't worried about that one.
Oh, no, I love Kate Jackson.
Kate Jackson's very much alive.
No.
I used to watch her on
sorry.
HS or QVC, and I asked my mama to buy her stuff. Or was that Victoria Principal?
Wow.
God, I love Victoria Principal. We can't talk about her either. She's alive.
We need to move on.
All right, everybody. At least I think
Get me
she's
out of
alive.
this. No, please.
All right,
We
everybody.
can't talk about watching QVC with your mama anymore.
My Aunt Karen called one time. And she called QVC, and the woman, and it was for skin cream. And the woman said, normally people call QVC and they say, who's calling? They're like, oh, this is Matilda or this is John. People say their first name.
Yeah.
My Aunt Karen said, this is Karen Wood from Ardmore, Oklahoma. And she talked to this woman and bought this night cream. And then she hung up the phone because I gave my Aunt Karen a margarita. We were having margaritas. And so I got liquored up.
You do. How old were you?
Old enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 17.
Okay.
Anyway, so she gets off the phone, and I'm like, well, that's so good. And then Aunt Karen goes, oh, oh my God, I said my real name and now everybody knows my face is old.
It's a good line.
Anyway, she's dead. She's the one that died of breast
Southern
cancer.
stories.
Her father died last week, and her own kids didn't even go to her funeral, and her sister didn't even mention my Aunt Karen in the obituary. It was terrible.
Why?
Don't get me started.
Okay. No, I can't. Please,
All right, everybody.
Please turn this car around.
We've got to go, everybody. Go to website's still hacked. Go
to our Instagram.
That's for August. We're going to get that fixed, y'all,
Yes.
now that we're back. So go to our Instagram, go to our Linktree link. You can find out about 90 Day UK. We are starting to schedule live
We're
dates,
on
but
TikTok.
We don't have any. We
Y'all,
are on
You can
TikTok.
watch the Salt Wife short that you directed
Yes.
and edited by Sissy Christina and
Yes.
starring yours truly.
It's true. Is it on TikTok now?
It is on TikTok.
Oh, good.
Y'all go. I will say, seeing it the first time, I recorded the VO for it. You took the pictures. When I saw it for the first time, it kind of took my breath away because honestly,
It did when Christina and I saw her first edit. I went,
honestly, it's what I've always wanted to play. Kind of fringe older female characters.
you have to save that costume for if we go back to
I
Boston.
know I do. It's just one of my favorite things.
I honestly would. Can we just write off a vacation to Maine to film that?
To film a good
We're just gonna plop down in Kittery.
like a 18-minute short.
Yeah.
Super edited.
Super. We'll submit it to a film festival, and you know somebody will think it's legit, and fucking we'll get invited to like Wolf Trap Dinware Festival.
I will say, even the physicality that I saw on screen, I didn't know I was embodying.
All right, stop jacking off to yourself. We
No,
get
I
it.
just think I know this character.
Wow,
I am
okay.
this character.
Someone thinks they're Glenn Close. All right, everybody. We've got
Maybe.
to move on. That's the show. I'm on vacation.
I am the
mine.
Salt Wife.
I don't remember the sign off.
I do. It's and remember, we'll see you next time. And anchors again.